Good morning to those who listen. It's March 20th, 2024, 2:18 a.m. And more stuff about the eclipse keeps happening. All right, so there's going to be 30 million people already in the path of totality, plus supposedly another 3.7 million people traveling to get into this totality path. I'm thinking I just got this really bad, evil, eerie feeling that you should not be in the path. I don't know what it is, but check it out. So it says over 30 million. Just imagine it, 30.3 million. Add that 3.7 million to it. You got 34 million people going to be in the path of totality. That's about 10% of the country. I also keep thinking of Gil Bates. I don't know why I thought of that. I thought of that immediately when I thought of the 10%, this thing, 10%. And I keep thinking about him when he said, oh, we can reduce the population by 10%. I'm sure, he probably meant some other ways to do it, but I don't know why I just thought of that. But anyway, now they're saying, prepare for cellular disruptions. Why is there going to be a strain? I don't get it. The last eclipse, they made a big deal about that, but they never said, oh, the places that have all these extra people, there's going to be cellular disruption. Nothing ever happened. It's just weird. All these schools are shutting down, government buildings shutting down, towns shutting down. They're declaring states of emergencies in some areas. They're bringing in the National Guard. They're bringing in experts in the fields of biological, pathological, chemical, and nuclear. What's the word? Not weapons, but to discover that. And then and now I got to show you that other story. So then this just happened. So are you kidding me? And we also just had Mexico now. Hold on, look at this story. Then we have this. Mexico says it won't be accepting those people back that enter the state of Texas. They won't, if they deport them back, they're not going to take them. So then our administration said, shut down your border, and then we're going to end the billions in aid that we send to Mexico. Oh my goodness. So, wow. So they're going to not accept anybody back. Everyone that's here in the United States will be stuck here. And then we got not only, these people crossing the border getting free money, free housing, free food. Now they can own the three-letter word that starts with a G that they're trying to take away from law-abiding Americans. What? So imagine this. Oh my goodness. I don't know. If I can think of this scenario, then wouldn't they be able to think of this too? It's a perfect setup. You use the eclipse for a big attraction while warning the people, and people don't even care. They warn the people, have 2 weeks worth of supplies. Hello out there. Hello, 2 weeks of supplies, food, water. There could be phone disruptions, could be power outages. They're warning that this could happen, and people flock to those areas. I'm just saying, if you're thinking about going, I would definitely pray on it, because I just get this really, So say this happens. Oh gosh. So we have a scenario. Maybe there's a blackout. Who causes it? Who knows? Maybe it's a natural thing from the eclipse. Maybe it's from solar flare, CME, an EMP. Who knows? But you got the power out. especially if it's right before. Then the cicadas too. Oh my God. The cicadas come out and they're loud and noisy. Oh my goodness. Why do I think of this? Cicadas are loud. The illegals now have bang bangs and they just go around shooting and nobody can hear over the cicadas. No. I don't know when it's going to be able to stop anybody because the cicadas are going to be in everybody's faces and everything. Oh my goodness. All right, so power's out. Cicadas are going nuts. Eclipse happens. Devil comet. Frightening sight in the sky. No power, no water. Then you got the people that have come in our country. They have a free-for-all. They don't even need to be active. They don't have to get the alert because they just use the eclipse as their alert. Boom. This is just a scenario. I'm just throwing this out there. Just throwing that out there. Then you got, the National Guard and those special experts that are supposed to be detecting stuff. We got NASA and their helpers from all these colleges with the weather balloons. They're going to send those up and release bacteria. What as if they're releasing some biological agent in the path of the eclipse? All these people are there. They get infected. Whether they get infected and have any symptoms early or not, or whatever else in the future, it wouldn't really matter. They're carriers. They're now carriers. Bam. They're stuck there. They're stuck there until whenever this crisis is ended, even if it's just temporary. After it's done, who knows what could happen in the meantime. If in certain areas people panic and do crazy things. But anyway, they get back. They finally leave, and everybody goes back to where they lived. They're bringing back some disease or something, and they infect everybody else. This sounds like a movie script. This sounds like an outrageous, crazy movie script. I'm just throwing this scenario out there. I mean, goodness sakes. Only one thing of all that stuff has to happen for, and then, I could see, and then, after that, a civil WA in the other letter happens in our country, and everybody's divided. Oh my goodness. All right, that's enough. I'm getting to bed. Oh my goodness. But please, just be alert with everything coming up. There's so many things coming up. And then, we also got the worm blood, the worm's blood super moon. Jesus. Goodness sakes. We got that coming on Monday. That's on Purim, another Jewish holiday. And nobody's talking about that. But maybe that has something. It's exactly 2 weeks away from 2 weeks and 6 hours or something like that. It's at noon to 3 for the solar eclipse, but I think it's early morning. Oh wait, it's early morning, at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning for the lunar eclipse. My goodness, everything is happening. Please pray. Please pray. And please pray for some discernment on a lot of this stuff. And please pray for discernment on whether, if you are thinking about traveling, or if you have family that's going there, or friends that's going there, maybe just throw that scenario out to them. I mean, you don't want to scare them. Jeez. I don't know. This just doesn't feel right. And it's like, why is the government warning about all this stuff, but then they're making it out like it's a big celebration, though? And everybody's closing down. I remember back in 1979, the last time there was a an eclipse, solar eclipse, total solar eclipse in the United States. I remember it. I was in 7th grade. I was 79 would have made me 12. Yes, because it was March. It was March of 79. So I would have just turned 12. And I remember the little school, the little Christian school I was in. They only had let's see, I was in 6th grade. I was in 7th, so they only had to 8th grade, and then they had it down to, I think, 3rd grade. So I think it was 3rd to 8th grade. And they wouldn't allow us to go outside and look at it. No, we didn't have solar eclipse classes then. But even you hear about the you make the cardboard thing and you can look through the cardboard thing. But the teachers were so concerned that the little kids would accidentally look up at the sun and then they get blinded or whatever. So they didn't even allow anybody to go outside at all during the eclipse. So we never got to see it. We just saw the darkness happen. I don't know. I don't want to make this a long video, but wow. What a crazy scenario. And I don't know if I'd want to try that or not, but maybe throw that. No. I've done a few things on the AI where making up a weird song or something, or scenarios about purple lights and Planet X and stuff like that, just to see what it would say. What would it say about a situation with the eclipse? But see, the thing is it's probably listening to what I'm saying anyway, so it already has an idea. The stuff that I've put out there already, it's like it's right on the same ideas that I have. Like the AI knows, to go on the thought process of what I was thinking or what I was saying out aloud. I don't know. All right, going to bed. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. God bless. Pray on this. And wow, I don't know what else to say. Good night.